John Kipp with Volusia County Fire Rescue, Central Florida. If you know where Daytona Beach is in Volusia County. We're here today to take a look at our squad engine 13 that we've got. It's on our Enforcer chassis here for Volusia County. It's one of 4 squad engines we have strategically located in Volusia County. It's a regular fire truck with a little bit more extra volume for some storage, for some technical rescue equipment that we'll go over. All right, so first we'll take a look at the inside of the cab where the driver sits. It's the Enforcer chassis. We extended it out. It's an 84-inch cab. Everything that you can pretty much operate, from your siren brake, putting it into pump. We got 360s cameras all the way around. We have added lights for seeing on the perimeter when you're making corners for steering. Power windows all the way around. Added compartments behind both officer and the driver's seat for PPE and gear. Storage, we got shelves to add to that. 2 rear-facing seats with plenty of room. We've got 17-inch seats. We also added a spacer so we can actually sit up and actually see out the windshield. There's plenty of room in the back. And there's 2 storage on each side of the compartments back here for more EMS equipment and any of the personal items that you might want to take with you. We added a water can storage compartment, so if we ever have any small trash fires or anything like that, we can grab a water can. Instead of taking up real estate back here for our equipment, we can just drop them in. We got a water can on this side and an AB extinguisher on the officer side. Like I said, it's got everything a regular fire truck has, plus some edited storage and some modifications, because our technical rescue team has 4 squads. This one's in the northeast side of Volusia County in Ormond Beach. In our compartment here, we've got all the way pull-through storage, slide-out trays that lock, accessible from both sides. We put our Paratech struts in it, our Rescue 42s, our Rescue Jacks. In the top, we've got a divider going in. We'll have a Stokes basket, 2 long backboards, also accessible from both sides of the apparatus. The driver engineer compartment. We've got a Husky foam system built into it as well. We can operate the deluge gun, which is the main master stream on the roof. We can operate it from the deck, or we can operate it down here. This is where we control all of our functions for getting water off the fire truck and on the fire truck. Behind that, we went with the oversized compartments. We've got pull-out trays. We can put any tools we want. We can mount on the pegboard in the back and on the side. There's 3 of these. And then for any extra chains, winches, come along, stuff like that, we got the totes that'll pull out. 3 of those, and then a spot for our winch. Behind the rear tire, in the rear and on the other side, we have access for a winch. We have a 20,000 pound winch we'll put in the truck to stabilize vehicles on the sides or vehicle down an embankment or anything like that. High side compartment, we added, in all of our storage compartments, we added 110 volt outlets so we can charge. Most of our equipment runs off batteries now, no longer running plumbed hydraulics. We want slide out trays on both sides over the wheel. We took the Cascade off this truck, so we added extra bottle storage above the wheels on both sides. This is just the regular where you put your DEF and your diesel fuel in. On the other side, both of these are bottle storage. And then we added a 10 rack bottle bank so we can run extra air bottles into it. More storage up top, again with our 110 outlet. And then a pre-built custom airbag and controller setup so we can put 10 airbags in it. Our controller setup, and then anything extra underneath it on the driver's side of the truck. On the back of the fire truck here, we've got a ladder to access the top. We went with a covered clamshell. It's a diamond plated box that keeps all of our hose in. Truck operates on the interstate, high rates of speed, lots of traffic, so if we keep the hose in the bed of the truck instead of on the ground behind us. Underneath that, we've got our floating roof or attic ladder, our regular roof ladder, and our 24-foot extension ladder, and 2 pike pull mounts. And more storage in here, no rollout. And this is one of our winch access points I was talking about earlier. Next to the ladder, we've got hard suction storage. 1 section there, another section here. And then for the lumber package we put on our squads, it'll go in the high side compartment. And it goes all the way up, I think it's 10 or 12 feet deep. Access from here and through the coffin box on the top. Once we get to the officer side of the truck, again, this is the 3rd winch access we have. We keep in the DE compartment. The bread and butter for this fire truck, besides putting fires out, so we do a lot of extrications. So we put a Lazy Susan. We have a Lazy Susan that'll go on the slide out tray. So it'll be like a little Lazy Susan. It'll spin. It'll have all our cutters, spreaders, and rams and stuff on it. Another braided pull down shelf for our batteries. 110 outlet to start charge all of our batteries for our Hearst equipment, and then ample storage for our cribbing and our auto cribs that we have. Above the tire on the officer side, we got 6 more air bottles, 3 on each side. And then, just like the other side, high side compartment, pull out tray. So we'll put all of our rope rescue equipment, harnesses, PPE, RIT bag. All of our vent saws, our chainsaws. We got 2 slide outs, and the middle one's fixed. This one tilts out, and this one just slides straight out. So we put our vent fan and stuff like that in here. And everybody's favorite, our EMS compartment. Again, with more charging ports for our monitors, or for our AED and stuff like that. Adjustable shelves. Again, the top one rolls out. So does the second one from the bottom. Opposite the other pull through, this is the officer side. It's the same thing. So this tray will actually come out on the officer side too, depending on what side of the apparatus you're on. And then you'll have access to the Stokes basket and the long backboards here as well. Just like on the other side, we have a water can. We have an ABC extinguisher will fit in here. So this box actually drops down below where this frame is so we can get clearance. On this truck, unlike our last trucks, we had generators that were driven off the PTO system. We went with an inverter system with a bigger onboard alternator for charging system. So we can run anything from a skill saw to charging anything that we need on this truck, off this truck, without having to run a generator with it. Just like on the driver's side, the officer side also has PPE storage. We got shelves that'll go in here. They're not accessible from the inside, but there's plenty of room if they want to store stuff inside. The officer seat, air ride suspension. We've got a spot where the MDT is going to be mounted, which is our mobile MDC for our where we get our calls from. It's like a little laptop, kink to dispatch, power windows, grab rail, and then our sirens are activated. We move the foot pedals from down here because every fireman throws their gear up here, officer, and they'll inadvertently hit the siren or hit the air horn, and somebody will be in front of the truck. So we just put the foot pedals up there. We don't have conventional crosslays like some trucks do right behind this. We use that for storage. So we put all of our crosslays now in our trucks in the front. So all of our pre-plumbed crosslays will come up. So we'll have 200-foot crosslays. One will come off the officer side, one will come off the fireman side. And the only other pre-plumbed discharge we have is going to be with the hose line is going to be our blitz line off the back. It's going to be 300 feet, 2.5 blitz line coming off the driver's side rear. So we got a decent light package on here. We've got the large, I think it's a 60-inch up front. They're directional, so they go in order, they don't flash. Once you put the truck in park, the white lights go off, but only the red emergency lights stay on because they can be a little bit blinding. We've got rear scene lights, front scene lights, side brow lights. The rear scene lights, I believe 42 inches. They're above each high side compartment on both sides. And then we've got a night scan elevated light that will actually come up from the top in the hose bed. It'll come up and it'll give us lights 360 degrees around the fire truck. Appreciate you guys watching, checking out our trucks. This is one of 3 here today at Pierce. It'll be our 73rd, 74th, and 75th truck from Pierce. We look forward to doing more business with them. The customer relationships we have is great. If we have any issues, we talk right through it. We've got techs here cleaning up some little wire stuff. Anything we need, they're here to help us out. Robbie Wallace with 10-8, we appreciate it. Chief King for Volusia County Fire Department, we appreciate you giving us the opportunity. We appreciate you coming here to lead us on this trip. And our fleet manager, Van Cade, we really appreciate what you're doing with our apparatus and continue the culture change in our organization.